Hello, 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 beautiful lights, and welcome to Agape Tarot. I am Donna, I'm your sensitive channeler, and this is going to be a message for the collective, because we are all exclusive here. So, I wanted to get some all-over energy of what we need to know, what we all need to know. What do we all need to know today? Divine Spirit, great I am, as you are, as we all are. Emotions. So, we are going to do clarifiers on these. So, is emotions running high? Or, are they feeling good? Are our emotions balanced? Speaking your truth. So, I would probably think that that's a good emotion. Maybe there is something that happened that was very emotional that you needed to speak your truth about. And then we got generosity. So, maybe someone, it makes me think of the Six of Pentacles. And then I said that the emotions could be off balance. This generosity may have been off balance. And now we have to speak our truth. I know when I was younger, it was very hard to speak up and speak my truth because I always felt like it always got turned around anyway. So I learned not to just speak up and just keep quiet and brood and, be in my feelings and my emotions about things. But boy, when I started learning how to speak up, saying no, setting healthy boundaries, everything changed. Yes. Did I lose some people in the process? Yes. There are those that if they can't take from us, they can't, take advantage of us, then they see no other value than that. So they leave, and that's okay, because you're going to find the ones that are going to have that beautiful equal reciprocity that, which makes for wonderful relationships. And when I say, giving, it's not a tit for tat. It's not, I did for you, now you got to do for me. It's teamwork. So sometimes someone else is going to step up and do, the treating out or helping out on something maybe that you have going on with your house. And then there might be times that you're going to be called and they're going to need your helping hand. It is an equalness. It is an understanding of and respect and a value that each person has for the other. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Swords. That speaks of that people, how they strategize trying to see what they can get out of you, what they can, receive from you. Very calculated energy. But I also see this as you being strategic in your own emotions. Got the Five of Swords. Conflict. So some people walk away, and that's okay. You know, it's a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of, you're taking all this and I'm getting nothing out of this relationship. Now, this could be a love relationship, a familyship, a friendship, even work related. I remember the days where we used to get Christmas bonuses, or, you know, $100 to go shop and get food for the holidays. And companies just don't value their employees like they used to. Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to our values. This is holding on to our self-worth. But I don't feel like we are keeping this energy. We are learning. We are processing. We are realizing the conflicts in our personal lives, in the areas of our lives that just are not giving back equally. The emotions could just be going through that process. You know, when we go through that enlightenment, when we go through that transformation, it can be very scary. It can be emotional. Especially wondering if you're doing the right thing. Am I doing the right thing? Yeah. Justice is always served. Justice is always right. And there's that balancing. That balancing of people and situations in our life that is just. That it is equal. And there's that Two of Swords. It's that split energy. And this, the blades are up. And they're spread out. Where usually they're crossed at the top of the blades and not at the helm of the blade. This gives me that damned if I do, damned if I don't energy. But we have to realize what is for us will always be for us. Yes, you may lose people. You may have to go and find another job. But it is always going to bring in justice for you. So we can't fear this. It is a decision that needs to be made. A choice. Do I continue to give so freely of myself, to work so hard for companies, and not get anything equally, even close to equally back? Am I wasting my time here? Is it time to move forward? and get your just rewards. If you're sitting there waiting for someone's generosity, if you're sitting there waiting to, most people, unless you're squawking, and that's speaking that truth, I always say the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So unless you're squawking, they're not going to give willingly, generously. You got to speak up. Yeah, you stayed quiet for quite a long time. And see, there's the sword of truth right underneath you. You have kept your truth on the shelf, on the wall. But this is one truth that you can't ignore anymore, and that's why that fourth one is down here. It is time to take that sword of truth and speak up. Oh. Yeah. Because if you don't, the squeaky wheel don't get the grease. This is the Five of Wands, getting ahead at all costs. Absolutely. If you want to get ahead, you have to speak up. And if we lose that job, or we lose that friend, or we lose that family at all costs, we have to speak our truth, or you'll never get ahead. It's just that simple. Oh my God, we got 3 5s on the table. Yeah. So you're going to lose some. 5 of Cups. But remember, there's 2 cups behind you. You are never without. Spirit is always with you. And there's other opportunities right behind you. Right behind what is spilt is new opportunities. This is the earthly pleasures, money, success, comfortableness. I always call this my whole kit and caboodle card, because money affords us everything. Good health care, comfortable living, not having to worry about turning off that heater because maybe you can't afford that bill. This is not greed. It also affords us to be more generous. We are not here to be in lack. We are not here to be impoverished and giving of ourselves, our resources, to others. The Hermit, this is pulling back your energy, pulling your light back in. Looking within yourself to see what you need to release. Who's sucking that energy? Who's draining you of your resources? Who's not giving to you? So it's saying, drop that shit like a bad habit. Drop that shit like a bad habit. This is the Six of Swords. This is us coming out of that Four of Swords energy and the Two of Swords. It's like I've made a decision. I have my sword of truth, and I'm leaving all this mental anguish, emotional baggage, emotional draining, financial draining behind. I've gone within. I see what needs to go. I see what I need to release. Because my destiny is the calm, smooth waters. My destiny is this Ten of Pentacles. You know, if a boat is bogged down with weight, it sinks. Or it cannot move fast enough. This is releasing the cargo, releasing the burdens to allow this boat to move to a more peaceful time, a more serene time, a more abundant time. Think of all the resource and energy that you are going to have when it's not wasted, when it's not given to people who do not value it. And it takes strength and courage to do that. And you have the strength and courage to do this. You know, if you cannot tame the beast, the machine, then you gotta leave. You gotta move forward. Because life does move on, and we have the infinity symbol, and it is always going to move on with or without you. If you want to stay in that choppy water, you want to stay giving away all your precious, precious resource of energy and time, financially, your hard labor, your back, your body that you put into what you do, and not receiving your equal share. And you cannot through speaking your truth tame the beast and make them see their way. It's time to move on. And it's time to regain the power and control of your own life and your own destiny. And that's that Six of Swords. Getting rid of the cargo, the heavy load, so you can move forward and be successful. It's taking the wheel back on that ship and directing it in the direction that is going to bring you success and fulfillment, joy, happiness. Now, I'm not saying to be selfish. Yeah, it's time to put an end to that. Ten of Swords. And that is that mental anguish of the Six of Swords that you're moving away from. It's over. We have to make that choice. And I'm not saying that any of us should be selfish. But there is one of my cards, and it speaks of, and I even think this is in the Hermetic teachings or the biblical teaching. We do not throw pearls to swine. The pearls being your valuable essence, your resources. Swines cannot give you anything back. So we have to give to what gives back to us in equal measures. And I get it if some companies can't give a raise right now, but you know what? It shouldn't be 2 years later and still Santa can't give you a raise. And in those 2 years, they've piled 2 more, people's duties on you. And now you're working like you're supposed to be 3 people. This is what I'm talking about. And that's even in relationships. If you're always the one that's picking up and using your gas and taking people places, and they don't even offer to give you gas money with the price of gas, my God, we got to really think about things. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. You are safe. Whoa, those just flew out. I now create a wonderful new job. Wow. And those flew out. Okay, I'm going to have to put the glass on. The green on the green, I just don't see that. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and my abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location, and earning good money. Can't make this up. This is not even one of those cards. This is something I've had for a long time. But it was meant to come out. Of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. Never give up. Okay, let's get a couple more. I think I put that in there to come out whenever it came out, because it was the same size. I am opening new doors to my life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust my life to be wonderful. Absolutely. Excuse me. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings me only good experiences. That's beautiful. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. And then it says yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, okay, so look at that one. Freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom, and I am now becoming all that I am created to be. Absolutely. Oh, great messages today, Spirit. Thank you so much, my angels, my guides, my Agape team. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And, it's always food for thought, guys. Everybody is here on free will. And, take everything that I say or any other reader says with discernment. If it doesn't apply for you, it doesn't apply for you. But if it does, what does it mean for you? Because it's going to mean something different for every single one of us, right? So, if you guys like my my readings and you like my style and you'd like to become one of my beautiful lights here at Agape, I would love to have you. Absolutely. The more energy, the more energy. Oh, I just love it. I thrive off that beautiful, uplifting energy. And the more in tuned I am to get different aspects of the collective in my readings. You know, it's like when I do readings for a particular person, I can always tell that they haven't moved forward. They haven't changed their energy because it's kind of the same energy. You know, so the larger the pull, the more I can do and feel different energies and have different readings. So, with that being said, I am going to say many blessings. Blessed be. Peace out. And agape.